A wonderful arena here at this concert hall in the centre of town. You can see the Azeri flag decking things out. Good to see some Kazania fans in as well. There's Gamova. Look forward to watching her.
So it is going to be first up Dinamo Kazania into the fray, led out by their skipper Maria Borisenko. Lesia Makno is the next out on court alongside her. Then Jordan Larson. Katarina Gamova standing at, well, it's meant to be 2 meters and 2 centimeters tall, although in some reports they've got her as high as 2 meters and 4, and she's joined by Marina Babashina and then Regina Moros, the last out on court, and their libero is the very successful Katarina Uranova. But it is this team that most people in the hall are supporting, and Fabiana throws the first ball into the crowd. He's joined out on court by Shashkova. Then joined by Kim, who hurls her ball into the crowd. Naz very nearly decapitates us here. Herreren is next out, and then Logan Tom, the last player out on court. He looks for a different selection of fans out there before finally we have Nihan, the libero, firing into this particular group of fans behind us here in the commentary position. That allows the 2 starting 7s out on court, and well, they look focused and they look set.
They do. Considering the explosion of joy around us up here in the comedy box, a lot of Fenerbahce VIPs and supporters are around. And there they are, just behind our comedy position.
Just seeing you, Rob, on the bottom left-hand
hidden
corner.
Away there behind the monitor.
Sneaking into view.
I'll try my best to stay out of it for the rest of the match. It's these girls we want to see, of course. Fenerbahce, such a huge sports club. So difficult to emphasise how big a club it is. They play basketball, soccer, volleyball, plenty of different sports, and they have one of the biggest fan bases in the world.
Serve in on Jordan Larson. Babashina sets, and Gamova for the first time with a spike. Doesn't put it away. Kim looks for the return here. Gets it. Doesn't get the spike away herself. Babashina sets to Gamova again. Reset for Kim. Gamova with great, I was going to say with great control, but she didn't quite have the control that she needed.
Well, she had a positioning right, but it was hit hard from Kim. Let's not underestimate this. She had a good angle on that opposite hitting side. And again, just too hot to handle.
Well, the comparisons between Jungkook Kim and Katarina Gamova have been constantly made throughout the young Korean's career. That's fully fledged Russian international. Played most of her career with Katarina Gamova alongside her. Good block from Kim. And the roar from just behind us tells its own story. 5 points apiece. Great serve from Shashkova. Babashina manages to somehow keep it alive, and that's really good work. But Kim will get another chance, and she does make it.
Cut shot, so much space to aim for. Could have got on the angle. In the end, executed it beautifully. So much so that it's well worth another look.
Well, plenty of congratulation there for Kim. She is there. First class style, although Shashkova isn't far behind her. Good serve from her again. Babashina sets for Gamova. Plenty of power on that spike, but they've been not allowing many first-time spikes to close out points here, and Kim makes another one.
Oh, she's pumped as well. Look how she reacted to that there, Kim. Once more, it's fairly regulation as far as she's concerned. Hit down the side. However, on second look, there is a bit more of an obstacle block-wise than perhaps was first quite apparent. José Guimarães Lages, or Zé Roberto, I think it's easier to call him. There he is at work. English, the language of conversation for the Fenerbahce girls. Such a cosmopolitan lineup. Fabiana is in her first year abroad. Left the Brazilian league last year, but she's an Olympic gold medalist.
Tricky serve from Moros to deal with. And the chance for the Russians. Kim underneath that one, set. And Kim comes back for the middle hit. Well, she felt that got a touch on the way through, and I felt it might have done as well.
Be interesting to see it again then, when we get a chance. Nah. It certainly looked side on that there was something there.
Well dug out by Fabiana. Larson really got behind that one, but it's now Gamova off her flank. Dug back out, but it goes just wide. Bad luck for Kim. Shashkova sets for Kim. Block is good. Brilliantly scrambled alive by Nihan. Shashkova again, but the chance is alive as Babashina sets. Makno. Moros to Gamova. Kim makes the block and it goes wide. It is the second technical timeout, and Kazania are starting to move away with this one. They lead by 16 points to 12.
Well, 16-12, just developing in favour of the Russians in the last few minutes. Zé Roberto can see that, doing his best to give a positive team knock. How can things change? Well, do the basic things correct. They've made too many basic errors. Kazan have done that, and they've got their just reward so far.
You just wonder if the pressure's just a bit too much for them.
So many supporters here. A long journey.
They will be so disappointed if in 3 visits to the Final Four they at least make 2 finals.
Of course, failing spectacularly last year against their certainly much smaller rivals, Vakifbank, who ended up taking the title. Vakifbank defeated in the quarterfinals at this stage by Cannes. Wonderful comeback they produced. Lost the first match, 3-0. What is trying to show something, even if they do lose this first set. Get a foothold in the game. Great defence, by the way.
Gamova, a pillar of strength yet again, and hardly reacts at all to that spike because it was just so easy. Kim underneath it. And getting across to make the spike. It's a big point again. When they need a big point, they do turn to Kim. Now, very importantly, it is her serve. If she can get some real venom behind her serve, then they could get on a good run here.
We need to see something good from her now. She's the lady that can provide it.
There's ace number 1.
Well, nice to see her turn up. Naz liked it. She didn't have to do any setting.
That one's dealt with far better, and well, Larson did ever so well because she was running out of room rapidly and she could only squeeze it through that angle.
Well, that was actually a really good serve again. Caused some problems there. The reception was good. And again, Larson was struggling. Been fairly clear to see since the halfway through. Kind of disappointing, really.
Well, they really have been disappointing. And, well, it could be a very good year for Russian volleyball indeed if Kazan...
For Kazan volleyball.
Kazan volleyball as well, exactly. Great block this time. Knocking Seda back. And that is the end of the set. Well, it's really a dismal set as far as Roberto is concerned. He's going to look on there and think there's not a huge amount of positives he can take out of it because his team were executing his game plan, but Kazania were all over it. 25 points to 17. It was emphatic.
So that for a confident ball toss.
Jordan Larson who set the ball running. Ulyanova with a brilliant dig, and Gamova through the middle. Nihan, haven't seen much of her. Kim unable to generate any real power there. Gamova. Kim again. Now it's back to Kim. And Jordan Larson can't keep it alive.
Well, Fenerbahce has Kim to thank there, but for the first piece of play, it was Kazan who really deserved the point there. Wonderful libero play.
Ulyanova is a very talented individual.
She's 27 now, I think, Fabiana. Well played.
Kim manages to find the line this time, and that gets the crowd going. But they did a very similar thing in the first set. They fought back to 3 points all, but then just saw a lead open up again from this point. So that'll be the thing that Zeriberto will be monitoring most closely here. Shushkova easily marshalled, and it's a chance for Magno. Great work from Nihan. Naz again goes to Kim, and this time she has the angle.
A bit more excitement up here in the stands behind us now. A couple of strong hits from Kim, helping to try and convince the Fener fans that they might have something to shout about.
She tried to get back underway. Fenerbahce finding a way back into this match. Kim rolls the serve in again. Gamova won't be able to get any power behind that. It's another good chance this for Fenerbahce. Great scampering from Ulyanova. Kim goes through the defence again.
Well, Kim's coming.
Star player is being a star turn.
Sorry, John. Kim is coming through from that back line absolutely brilliantly at the minute. Just turning things on for Fenerbahce. He's got them going. Ulyanova has been producing some wonderful defending. But look at this, straight down the middle. She means business. Great to see her in full flow.
Gamova with the answer this time. Gamova, brilliant block. Kim with a punch of the fist.
Sports great star, certainly in Istanbul. Good job they weren't allowed to see it.
Naz covering good ground to get the set away, and Kim spiking well.
She had that huge obstacle of Gamova in that corner. This is how she overcame it. Two of them, in fact. Morisenko was there with it.
Jaskova with a great middle hit, and it's a second technical with the Turkish team leading by 2 still. So Kim knows just how important this is for her and for her team as well. Oh, it's a great serve. Well, if she can get firing, then Fener can get firing, and if they can get firing, the crowd can get firing, and you just might see a big turnaround here.
Well, it's her first year in the Turkish first city. Of course, Istanbul, not the capital. Seen that timeout taken, but she's already a superstar. Remember, I had a couple of years in Japan as well, where they are, I must say, volleyball mad out there. They do hold the Grand Champions Cup and the World Cup every alternate couple of years, and she's been doing great things. Of course, came out of Korea, did Kim. 24 years of age.
Ada serves. Larson, brilliant dig from her compatriot Logan Tom on the other side of the net. And Kim, Ulyanova with an equally good effort. Brilliant point here, probably the best of the match so far. How will it conclude? At the moment there's a chance for Larson. Kept alive by Logan Tom, set back to Tom. And that's going to be kept alive again by Ulyanova somehow. Jordan Larson goes deep
Quick hands everywhere here.
Again, Larson keeps it alive, and gamova through the middle. Brilliant point for Kazania to win.
Wow, wow, wow. That's just woken everybody up in here. And I think this match needed it. Really did. Both teams deserve something. We had defensive play from Logan Tom, top libero play as well. And in the end, it was Gamova, who might just be waking up herself, we suspect.
Ulyanova with two unbelievable gets there. The Russian libero just really proving her worth. Ulyanova underneath this one, set for Gamova. Oh, brilliant work from Nihan. And Borisenko up against Kim and Fabiana, unable to get through the wall.
Well, that's a special point for Fenerbahce. Could well have been over and done with for them on that one. Borisenko should have taken advantage there.
It was a bad decision by Borisenko all round on that point. She should have just kept it alive rather than trying to kill the point off with that wall of blocking in front of her. It was a very bad piece of decision making by the skipper. Habashina serve. Logan Tom underneath it. Naz sets and Shashkova. Jordan Larson was there. Gamova. That's too good. And it's all square once more.
What a story. Starting to take shape.
Sheena again serves in at Tom. Tom to Naz, and Naz back to Kim. It wasn't the best of sets, and Kim goes wide. She had to reach for that just a little bit too far. And once again, the huge swathes of supporters in Fener colours go very quiet indeed, and it's timeout called.
Timeout number 2 for Fenerbahce in this set. It worked for them last time.
They wanted a simple side out. They don't get it. Gamova into the net. Who would believe it? Set point Fenerbahce.
Well, well, well. Of all people to make that mistake. And with her towering above, you'd have thought it was a given. Yagamur.
It lands in. The block is good from Kim. She dances around the court. Fenerbahce have levelled it at a set apiece.
Oh, huge cheers from behind us. And they thought it wasn't going to happen a minute ago. And it has.
I would just say tactically, Kazania got that awfully wrong 2 plays in a row. Kim into the attack for the first time, and Matno just tried to swing it back into play and ends up swinging it out of court.
Well, she threw the old baseball bat at it, and sometimes it's just the only thing you can do. Fair enough about the effort. 3-1 Fenerbahce. Early lead, and that's exactly what they wanted. Fans are cheering again.
Fabiana serves in. Oh, that's well played by Jordan Larson. Controlled well by Logan Tom, who came in fast to the net. Gamova. Them. Kim's got to try and do something with it, and she does. Incredible play from the Korean.
Well, 2 things about that. First of all, the bump set was not easy to execute. It gets wide, in a good position for Kim, but she still has a lot of work to do there. And she's still going to beat Larson, who was down, had time to read it. Placement was just perfect.
Brilliant piece of play. Are they turning this around now, Fenerbahce? They lead 4-1. Great play to keep that alive from Logan Tom, and Kim again. And suddenly it is all going the way of the Turks. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a timeout called. And there it comes.
5-1 then. Great start by Fenerbahce. They've brought that momentum through. And listen to the singing all around us here. Absolutely wonderful to see, and how things change so quickly in sport.
Another set for Kim. That one's half blocked. Kim wants it again and gets it. And puts this one away. 7 points to 3 the advantage now for Fenerbahce. Ada, the greatest of returns, and Janova has plenty of work to do. And well, Jordan Larson was being asked a lot of there. The block is good.
Yeah, Fabiana rises high nicely here, in tandem as well with a teammate over there.
It's a regulation volleyball at the moment. It's all what you would expect to see from them. Jordan Larson isn't getting her spikes away, and oh dear.
Kim didn't get her feet away in time there. Not often we see her getting it wrong though. And of course Fenerbahce have margin for error here. 13-7 up, 6 points.
Well, it's a good readjustment from Fabiana, but Jordan Larson with the chance there. Still could be an opportunity to Logan Tom. It's blocked out. It's the second technical, and it's 6 points difference. And Fenerbahce will feel confident that they can move into the lead for the first time in this match by closing out set number 3.
Fener got a little lucky there. 3 ladies up in the block. Perhaps better hands from Gamova. We might have had a different result. Difficult to see them coming back into this set now. Very, very difficult indeed. If they're going to do it, it is going to have to be in that final couple of sets.
Out of the serve. It's a good serve. Well, brilliantly committed play by Jordan Larson, but is that going to make it over the net? It is. Kim, and she misses. Well, Kazania got themselves out of all sorts of trouble on that point, and it has to be said, all thanks to Jordan Larson.
Certainly. Couple of Kim's missed now. Fenerbahce staff getting a little frustrated down on the bench in front of us.
Doesn't miss that one though.
That'll be good for her confidence. Give her the power of good that. Now then, what happened there? Referee asked her aside, and she says the point goes firmly in the direction of Fenerbahce.
Oh, it's a good dig from Nihan. Naz with the set across to Kim again. Jordan Larson doesn't read it.
Oh, Dinamo Kazan have lost this set. I don't think that's sticking my neck out saying that either. 8 points the difference, and a long, long way below the level that they showed they can play at.
Kim. Well, although she has made her errors, she has still been the most potent attacking force for Fenerbahce. She will now serve. And I always think that's a huge obstacle to overcome, getting onto 20 points, knowing you've just got 5 until you've sealed the set. Will bolster the confidence here for Fenerbahce.
They know they're nearly there. Then they've got to do it all again. Good take.
Shashkova, they were always asking themselves just a few too many questions, and the block was comfortable. But a very good takedown earlier on in the rally from Logan Tom, as you said. Still, it is going to be a very handsome margin. Gamova, Nihan keeps it alive, and Kim. Gamova again. That's great work from Nihan. Kim again. Ulyanova with a fantastic effort. Jordan Larson kept alive by Nihan once more, and now Logan Tom. She couldn't get any power behind it. Kuznetsova sets for Logan Tom again. Gamova, and it goes wide. Set point.
Well, they had to withstand an almighty barrage to make that one. Crowd are rising to their feet around us. This is why. Gamova going long, away long. Huge, huge moment this.
Naz serves in at Larson. Gets the return. Larson, that was probably going long. Lyubov Shushkova tries to get round and keep it alive, but they won't be too fussed about that side out because they now get the opportunity on the Russian serve.
Kim was disappointed for her own play there. Frustrated with herself and not being able to control the ball. Too much heat in it.
Tips it up on the net with the serve. Now a simple side out. There it is from Fabiana. And it is 2-1 in Fenerbahce's favour. Gamova reacted too well. Fabiana turns setter again to Kim. And she gets an enormous amount of luck off the net as it bounces in.
Well, when things are going for you, they continue to go along those lines. Kim has probably just about been the most consistent Feder player. Haven't been at their best. Fabiana's got better as the game's gone on. Naz, the number 11's got a setting going. Here she is again.
Shushkova, Macno hasn't got a good contact there. Kim seizes on the opportunity. And I was about to say, if Fenner could just open up a one more point advantage before the second technical, Zé Roberto will feel his job done. Naz, Shushkova through the middle, half blocked. Kim's not going to be able to do anything with that, but the reactions from the Russian team were not the best, and Kim now does get an opportunity, and that goes wide. So the point to take us into the second technical goes the way of Fenner. They have a 4-point lead. It is 8-4, and that is exactly what Zé Roberto would have wanted.
Well, we're finishing, I should say, start again. We've seen the finishing touch to that move there from Kim. However, the part she played earlier on in keeping it alive when she had to change her position was the key part. She deserved that point just for that. Really, really well played by the South Korean.
For Jordan Larson again. That's probably going long. Naz. And a roar rings around the sports complex here as Fabiana pulverizes it into the court.
Right word as well. Look at the power on this. No chance right in front of the digging players.
Suddenly Logan Toms found her range on serve. Babashina sets to Gamova. She's blocked. Ulyanova with a brilliant piece of work. Gamova cross court. Kim keeps this one alive. Fabiana goes to set for Kim, and Kim puts it down the line. Brilliant athleticism shown by the Korean.
Oh, super stuff. Really is a marvellous effort all round to get that down. Yeah, Fabiana coming in and setting. She's been just all things to all women, we should say, out there. She's been absolutely brilliant today.
Borisenko serves in at Kim. It's going to be Shushkova, and she finds the line. So at the second technical, the difference is 5 points, and Fenerbahce look to be closing in on a place in the final. They were there 2 years ago in Cannes. It looks as though it's going to be Cannes who will be their opposition in tomorrow's match for the title. Some fairly impressive acrobatics, and they've somehow come up with a point there as well. Ada taking it to take us into Tchaikovsky time, as I call it, 18-12.
Built on the defensive foundations they've been able to lay.
Now it's back to Kim. Oh, that's good work from Jordan Larson, and she'll get another attempt at it now. But again, Fenerbahce just coming a little off the boil, and chances going the way of the Russian team. Larson does very well to keep that in play. Should be a spiking chance, and Kim finds the line.
Really good hit. Margins for error very, very small there. Didn't have much to aim at, as we'll see here. Everybody, 4 players look in that right-hand third of the court, not even the half.
You do feel that should Fenerbahce get to the final and should they win the final tomorrow, that Kim has a very strong case for being voted MVP.
She's laid her first part of what will be the award today as she sends down an ace as well.
Well, the judgment going horribly wrong for Ksenia there. An ace to take Fenerbahce 5 points away from the final. Nihan underneath that. Naz will set for Kim through the middle. Great block.
Really well done by Larson there. Held on high.
Should Ksenia win it, suddenly a 2-point ball game, very different. Naz sets, Kim through the middle, brilliant.
Well, that's what they wanted. Right back on song, quick message, powerfully send over the net. Well, worth another look.
Kryžanovskaya is on for Babashina as setter. Here's her first attempt. Setting for Larson. Larson is blocked. Now they start to celebrate, and the Fenerbahce players head down towards their bench. Those of you watching up here in the crowd, Fabiana and Ada with the double block.
On the finishing straight now, they can see that finish line. 3 points away. Ida Erdem.
Gamova is blocked through the middle by Naz.
Well, Naz has had a really good second half to the game. Her setting has been very good, and look at this, even within a block. Rises well. Not the tallest player out there.
No, far from it. Just 1.88 m. A mere 1.88 m. Ada with another good serve. Larson, Shishkova, and Kim suddenly took off from nowhere, and it brings up match point. That is quite brilliant. Again from the Korean, and we've said it about her play on several occasions, but she sort of hovered here as she came in.
Well, she has to be the MVP for today, without a doubt. It'll be very interesting to see tomorrow if Fenerbahce are going to obviously finish this off now, if everything can click at once.
7 match points. Ada serves. Larson's underneath it. She's never given up, and she continues to never say die.
Not going to be enough though for Ksenia. As an individual piece of play, it's quite beautiful. It's very, very nicely executed. In the context of things, they need more.
Well, she's going to go all guns blazing, Jordan Larson. Shishko underneath it. Naz sets. Kim through the middle. It's all over. And Fenerbahce are through to the final. And a massive punch of the fist from Kim. You can see just how much it means to her in her first season here, playing in Turkey, playing for this massive club from Istanbul. And you see what it means to them to make it through to the final, where they're going to take on Cannes. Unbelievable scenes, and after the first set, well, it looked a very, very long way away for all of these fans in the yellow and blue colours of Fenerbahce, but they are the ones celebrating. I do feel sorry for Jordan Larson. I thought she was exceptional for Ksenia, but Ekterina Gamova was largely disappointing. One has to question her fitness and her health, because she did not look as though she was 100% out there. But in the end, it is 3-1 that Fenerbahce have won here. That 3-1 victory.